Yes, yes, Jackie hit that ball. And when he swung that bat, the crowd went wild because he knocked that ball a solid mile. Yeah, boy. Yes, yes, Jackie hit that ball. Satchel Paige is mellow, so is Campanella, Newcomb and Dobie too. But it's a natural fact, when Jackie comes to bat, the other team is through. Now, when did you see Jackie Robinson hit that ball? He hit it, boy, and that ain't all. He stole home.
From 161st Street here in the Bronx, MLB The Show's got baseball from Yankee Stadium. Today, a matchup of a pair of first-place teams between the Kansas City Royals and the New York Yankees. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Royals have won the first 2 games of the series, so they're looking for a 3-game sweep here today.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Corey Kluber gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
And now, Adalberto Mondesi, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here's the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. The 1-0. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Here's the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the 2nd out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He'll be hoping to move up that American League leaderboard in this one as he enters play 9th in the league in home runs.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey. 0-1.
Just getting started here in the Bronx. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. 1-1. To 1-2 now. Kluber gets the sign. Here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Southpaw from Tennessee is the man on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, just like batters go into slump, pitchers go into slumps too. This guy really struggled in his last one. He took the loss and wasn't able to get out of the third inning. Hopefully he can flip that mojo around in this one.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. We'll show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June.
DJ LeMahieu.
First offering. No balls and one strike. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Hit high and deep out to left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Number 10 for him on the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Giovanni Urshela. Ball 1. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to get a sweep, a 3-game sweep on the road. They've won the first 2, looking to put a bow on this one here.
Yeah, to win 3 on the road, Dan, significantly difficult in today's game. You try and take care of business at home, this would be huge for this team. If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
3-0 now. Aaron Judge will be next. Here it comes, the 3-0. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
That is good. Right field.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He's got over 15 runs batted in his last 10 games. Like, that's some kind of a stretch. These opposing pitchers have to figure out a way to keep the guys off base in front of him, or he's going to make it really tough for them.
Here's big Aaron Judge, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
one of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage, too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. This one's too far inside, ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Too high. And it's 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Let it rip that time, 3-0, but the fastball's by him, 3-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone. Giancarlo Stanton now, and as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. Something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. New York off to a 1-0 lead. In is Jorge Soler. Comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series.
Jorge.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey! 0-1.
Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
The 1-2. Well, it's been a lopsided series so far, with the Royals dominating to this point and taking aim at a series sweep in this contest.
One of the toughest things to do at this level is to win on the road. With the win today, this would be a sweep of a road series.
And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn, he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. The 2-2 one more time. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
He spoils another one, and will do it again. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
So now Carlos Santana. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
And another foul ball. Hard to the right side. Gloved by LeMahieu. And that's the second out.
That is good. The second baseman with Merrifield.
Now into the box, Whit Merrifield. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Kluber sets his sights. First pitch on the way.
That's out.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. To the plate now, Michael Taylor. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Batting average down in the low 210s. 3 homers and 17 RBIs. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And he's back standing. One ball and 1 strike to their designated hitter this afternoon. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. 1 left for Kansas City. They're down 1-0. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here. So 3-1 now. Takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
So the next at bat will be Luke Voigt. Entering this one, he ranks number 10 in American League batting average.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
He's set. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Here it comes, 1-0. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge.
Outside, 3-0 now. In his career against Mike Minor, he's gone 2 for 6. Torres aboard here at first with nobody out. There's a strike as he gets this one over. It's 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Benintendi heads back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Hey guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
At the plate, Aaron Hicks, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is a ball below the zone. Now the 2-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging. Change up here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Runners on first with 1 down. And he lost it here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Striding in is Kyle Higashioka. He's gone 0 for his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. From the stretch. Hit hard back up the middle. Merrifield scoops it up for second for 1. Throw to Santana, the double play, and that's how the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. As a team, they have one of the lowest ERAs in the league. And digging a bit deeper, a huge part of that is their ability to limit base on balls. They've allowed the fewest walks of any other team. And as one pitcher put it, if you're going to beat us, you're going to have to hit. We aren't giving you anything for free. Now, we all know that hitting is maybe the toughest thing to do in sports. So, guys, with their talent and their approach to pitching, it's easy to see why they're having so much success.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First offering on its way. Brett Phillips is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So one gone now as you get a look there at where the Yankees stand currently in the American League East. Next to hit is Kelvin Gutierrez. Here's the first pitch to him. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Bases are empty, one man out. And he misses with it, 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. Torres picks it up. And there are two away now.
We talk about this all the time in the game, having an internal clock. That's exactly what he had right there. He had plenty of time to take an extra step and secure his grip on that throw.
So now to the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Now the 1-0.
Ball.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Pitch on the way.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And this misses for ball four. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Stepping up is Andrew Benintendi, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
A 1-0 delivery. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Kluber pauses. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Mondesi, the runner at first with 2 gone. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
2-2. Runners on the move for second. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Royals leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. In the box, Clint Frazier, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
From 0-2 to 3-2. What a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Good battle. Count remains full. The next 3-2. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. And he blasted a homer in his first at-bat.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
He's set and the pitch. Nobody out, runner on first. There's a fastball, pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
And this was set up perfectly for him to start the double play. He's in ideal position. And then I think he got a little bit ahead of himself. You know that old saying, be quick but don't hurry? Well, I think that was demonstrated right here.
In now, Gio Urshela. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of 3rd. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Oh, that's upstairs.
1 strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. None out, runners at first and second. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Struck out in his first at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. From the belt, kicks and deals.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Fielded cleanly. There's Merrifield on to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And he fouls this one off. From the stretch, the 1-2. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
0-1, no strikes.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Ready with the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. He'll come to the plate with it, and they get to force it home. Whatever works as the side is retired. So the error winds up not costing him as they leave the bases loaded. 3 innings complete. It's the Yankees 1 and the Royals nothing. And up steps Salvador Perez. He comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jorge Soler.
Next to stand in is Jorge Soler, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now the pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. No runs, no hits, one error so far for Kansas City. 2-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
2-2 to Jorge Soler.
You know, it's funny right there. You look at that pitch, and it's almost a hybrid in between a big-time old-school curveball and a nasty slider that goes off the fastball. That's kind of right in the middle right there, kind of working off the clock, that 3 to 8, if you can picture that in your head. Tough pitch to lay off of.
Now another 2-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Kluber gets the sign. Here it comes. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon Business Person Special following this. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
The first baseman.
Here's the pitch. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball, down.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. A ball that's tarrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Hicks worked a walk his first time up. And now a pitch on the way. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good-looking swing.
Into the box now, Kyle Higashioka. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Knee high, he barehands it. What a play.
Designated hitter. Ranger.
2 out, runner in scoring position at second. And that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Comes set, the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. 0-2. Here it is. High in the air into shallow left center. Benintendi in pursuit. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Mike Matheny talked with me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. New inning set to get underway, and Whit Merrifield will dig in at the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, strike 1. Merrifield, a native of South Carolina. He was a 9th-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we see that these guys are currently 2nd in the AL in that department. So 1 down, no one aboard. And that means batting next will be the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. First delivery to him. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And they will get, no, he's in there. Very close play at first.
Hey, listen, D-Roll, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
Just keeping him close. Brett Phillips will bat next, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike, 1 and 2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Taylor leads off first with 1 away. And it's a 2-2 count to Brett Phillips. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
At the plate now, Kelvin Gutierrez, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a throw over to first. Runners back. And again a throw, and he just manages to get his hand in. Kluber pauses, coming at him with the 0-1.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Holds off on the slurve that time, and it's 1-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. 1 left for Kansas City. It remains 1-0. Number 54 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 54.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. And that misses 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Fouled away. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. Next to hit, Gio Urshela. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And now the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
No plate discipline that time, but he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
To the plate now, Aaron Judge. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Wind up. Here comes the 1-0. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
The count now at 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
3-2 now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting 1 in the seats.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They lead it 1-0. Turns over now and set to go Adalberto Mondesi. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
That's a ball.
Ball 2.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Now the 2-0. Right side, but it's well fouled. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, throwing the ball great up into this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And the count will be full. Three-two pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my men on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Stepping in now, Salvador Perez. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Kluber sets his sights. Here it comes on 1-0. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
3-0 to him now.
3-0.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
2 out, nobody on. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 3-2. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Hicks able to track it down for the 3rd out. KC down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. And now here is Giancarlo Stanton, who's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Here's the first pitch to him.
That's outside.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. One and one.
1-1.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
The 1-1.
Hey!
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy on the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres. A shot down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The pitch. High in the air out to center field. Phillips is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman.
Stepping in next, Luke Voigt. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Nope.
Fastball well outside.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Hit to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He swung the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Aaron Hicks is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. He doubled his last time through. The 1-0 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Now the 2-0 home.
Hey! Count is 2-1.
Voigt is off of first with 2 away. Popped up. And Sally will make the play here to retire the side. Yanks lead 1, but they lead it 1-0. So here is Jorge Soler. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the AB now. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Hey!
Fouled off. The 1-2. He's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Into the box, Carlos Santana. As Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 0-2 pitch. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Bases are empty, one man out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 1-2 pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Oye como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana. Number 11 for him on the season. And with it, the Royals are back to even at one apiece.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Way to the mound, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Certainly did his job here this afternoon, but he'll have nothing to show for it as he'll be credited with a no decision. Domingo Germán comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the seventh.
Number 55, Domingo Germán.
With Merrifield next to bat. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He went down on strikes last time up. The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Nope. 2 balls, 1 strike to count.
High and deep down the left field line. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Michael A. Taylor.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Michael Taylor. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now here it comes.
Whoa, that's down. Nope,
Lays off
down.
again, and it's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Two and one after the foul ball there. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knocks things up. Get up and stretch. All even now at 1-1. Bottom of the inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
The catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
First pitch on the way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit toward the shortstop, Mondesi. Scooped up, and that's the first down.
Up next, the designated hitter, Clint.
Next for New York, Clint Frazier flew out last time up. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And there's out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
So back to the top of the Yankee order, digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Popped up. Santana in foul ground, and that will end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Ready now is Brett Phillips. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1-0 the count. The pitch.
Oh, that's up short.
And that's in there, 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
And a curveball drops in on 2-1. 2-2 now.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Ripped down the line. And And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning, game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
In now, Kelvin Gutierrez. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Power curveball there, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll too.
The 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Another 0-2 coming.
Ball, that's out.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
At the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. And so take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Pitch popped up. Torres moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next to the Warriors.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in now, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Misses, ball 2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Two and 2. Here it is. And this one's in the dirt. Is there, and he's out trying to take second. Nothing doing for the Royals. Still tied 1 apiece. Urshela.
For the Yankees, the third baseman, number 29.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
No, inside.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
That one's in there, 3-1.
One strike.
Fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. Grounded up the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Plate now, Aaron Judge, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 0-1. Ground ball right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead runs in scoring position now with still nobody out. Rougned Odor will have to get loose in a hurry now as he'll come in and run following the injury.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo.
So now to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Odor on second, Judge at first with no outs. Swing and a miss, looked like a slider there, a ball and a strike.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Cold strike on the corner. Good changeup that time. And it's fouled away. First and second here with nobody out. Full count now, 3-2. Gleyber Torres will be next. High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Hit on the ground out to short. There's Merrifield to Santana to get the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
So now into the box is Labor Torres, runner in scoring position with Sukan. First offering on its way. And that misses ball one.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
The 2-0. 2 balls and a strike.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Ready with the 2-1.
Oh, that's it.
Luke Voigt would be next. Three and one, here it is.
Hey, what a job right here to put yourself in position to get out of this one after giving up back-to-back singles to the first 2 batters.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Scott Barlow trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Into the box, Luke Voigt. Hit down the third baseline. Now this is foul for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Swung on and missed. 1 and 2 now.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Throw to first, and that gets him out of the jam. So good work there from the Kansas City bullpen. 9th inning coming up. All tied at 1-1. Movement Odor is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 18.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Andrew Benintendi. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the AV on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder. Now the 2-0. Lifted the other way down the left field line. On the move is Stanton. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Salvador Perez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, action time.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
One out, nobody on. To 2-2 now. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jorge Soler. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. First pitch on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hicks finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. Score remains tied 1-1. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And that'll bring up the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks.
The center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
First pitch on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. Fouled off. Now another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
To the plate now, Kyle Higashioka. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in the gap.
In now, Clint Frazier. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He can make these fans go nuts and secure the win if he can place a ball deep enough into the gap. hurt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Now the 2-0. And the slider here is not going to find the zone either, and it's 3-0 now.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
The 3-0. Strike taken up in the zone. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. And it's full now, 3-2.
Hey, without question, he got him leaning out over right there. 4 pitches away, I'd be diving out over the plate as well. And then he dominates him on the inside corner. Nice pitch.
And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And that misses, ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Stepping in now, DJ LeMahieu, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Rougned Odor is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Still struggling at the plate with an average well under 200. 1 home run and 7 driven in. Just missing here, 2-0. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. Now the 2-1. Bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 10th inning coming up, all tied at 1-1. Runner at second now, nobody out, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. Here's the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen, couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Again, another foul ball. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Up next to the board, the second baseman.
And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Big at bat now, and here is Whit Merrifield, and a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Ball 3, 3-0. Ruled a strike on the outside corner, 3-1.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
3-2, full count. Now the 3-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and that means batting next will be the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. Here's the first pitch. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Reined in. And indeed will not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Up next, Brett Phillips needs a hit here to bring the go-ahead run home from third with 2 away. Here's the first pitch. Oh, he rips this one the other way, but caught down there in third. Almost big trouble there, but he'll wind up stranding two as the side is retired. Royals strand a pair. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Kyle Isbell will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 28.
Greg Holland comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Chance to walk it off, and now here is Aaron Judge. The winning run stands at second base. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-1 pitch. Hard on the ground toward short. Mondesi picks it up. Throw on to first in time, one away.
The left fielder, Giancarlo.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if we could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball one. Two balls and no strikes to count to Stanton. Possible game winners at second base here with one away. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get into extra innings, you're always looking for that one guy to step up and be that hero. And this guy was the hero tonight. What does he do? Steps up with a walk-off home run to end this thing in extras.
The final score this afternoon. Domingo Germán claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Que mi tiempo me vale dinero. No te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me miro. Soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Acá arriba no llegan. Tú sabes que aquí es real. Me vengo a afrontar. Preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar.
Our final line score.
Ballpark to watch my Angels play. Inside the Show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central. Wade Miley was victorious for the fifth